Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. Today I have a really cool basics video for you. So I started knitting something and I realized I never showed you how you can fix missing stitches. So if you slip on a stitch while you're knitting, what do you do then? You don't have to start all over, which is what I thought for quite some time. So I'm going to show you what you can do. So I'm going to pull this apart a little bit just so I can show you. So when I start pulling on this, it's going to keep basically falling apart. So yeah, I'm just doing this on purpose right now to show you, but this is something we don't want to happen when we're doing our projects. So yeah, I'm going to show you how you can fix something like this. And you can see here that just the one row actually gets ripped apart. The rest of them actually stay together. So I'm going to show you what you can do. You're going to need a crocheting hook. And what I'm going to do now is take that and leave these stitches on the knitting needle. So we do want to continue with the project after we're done. So make sure it's securely on there so that you don't have any additional stitches getting weird or slipping off of the needles. So just before you start fixing anything, make sure you're not doing any more damage while you're working on your project. So we're making sure that everything's in place, that the needles are where they're supposed to be, and now we can go into this little loop with our crocheting hook. So I'm just gonna go in, and this is basically the stitch that's still whole. And now what I wanna do is go in from the outside, and I'll show you what that looks like. So there we go. You can go from the outside and you basically take the thread that you hooked on, you take it with you through the stitch itself. So this is the first time. I'm going to show you it's pretty much the same thing from this point on, depending on how many rows you need to fix. But you can see here, we're going in from the outside, pull it together, and there we go. Now one more time. Okay, I have a twist in here, which is not something we want, so let me try again. Okay, there we go, that's it. And you see how lovely this looks? It's like nothing ever happened, and that's exactly what we want. And I'm doing it the one last time, and now I have the stitch on top, and you can check the back section as well as the front, and you're gonna see that they are just like they were before, so nothing else happened on here, and you're not gonna be able to know where you fixed it later. And now what we wanna do is just transfer the stitch onto our needle, and then we can just continue just like nothing ever happened. And I'll finish this row really quickly just so I can show you that you can't really find the spot that you fixed as soon as you keep going with your project. A couple more stitches. Okay. So I have everything on one needle now, and you can see that there is literally no difference between any of the stitches here. You can see the middle here, so I did rip apart or pull apart the very middle row, but you can't really notice that if I didn't tell you. So that's the really great thing about it. That's exactly what we want, and it looks exactly the same as every other row next to it. And now you know what you can do in case this happens to you too. It happens to the best of us, and it's not a big deal. It took me a while to figure out how to do this, but it's actually a pretty simple trick and a really good thing to know. So I hope I helped a couple of you. I hope, especially if you didn't know about this, that you learned something new and that you now know how you can fix your projects without having to start everything all over again. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to shoot a thumbs up if you did. You can also subscribe to my channel and that way never miss another new video. And you can always click on the notification bell to stay updated every time I post new videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye!